What's going on, Chaotix? It is your boy Chaos Man 006 here, and today we're going to be actually looking at how to battle. Oh, a very fun video for me. I'm going to do a couple of random battles here on Showdown just to show you how maybe to clarify what you're going to be doing in the battle matches as you play through a draft league format, maybe even some competitive battle here. If you guys have not seen the rest of the videos on the series, I highly recommend going and watching them. So far, we've talked about how to draft Pokemon, how to understand the rules of a league, how tiers work, how to build a team even against your opponent. I went back and looked at some of the videos in the previous video. So today I'm actually going to do some battling, and I don't have any stats on my team, I don't have anything going on, just doing some random battling here, and we're just going to go through and I'm going to explain everything as best I can as I try to go this really fast. So Cloyster comes in, and if you know Cloyster, it's probably got Skill Link, it's probably got some moves like that. Wild Charge is a good option here. Does he expect me to have it? I do not know. But ground type easily could come in on that. So maybe Edge of Return is good enough. But we are choice banded, so whatever comes in is not going to be great. So let's go Superpower here. It's going to be super effective on an Ice type. Stoutland actually has a really good attack stat, as you can see here. It's running 337 with it, and we get it down to 32%. So what do we see? Icicle Spear, it's got skill length, so it's going to hit 5 times, do a lot of damage to us. If we stay in, we get another superpower, just go right into it, just get rid of the Cloyster. So at that point, I realized that Stoutland's really not the best option to have anymore in this match. It's at 32%. We don't know what the rest of his team is, which is really bad for us. That's really bad for us not to know what the rest of his team is, because as you can see, we're 182, 186 attack, 96 defense. Passimian easily going to come in and just take us out. And if you see its speed stat, it's possibly at 176. So it's going to be a speed time most likely. We are faster, so it's not running max speed. It's probably running max attack, actually. Nothing else. So close combat's just going to take us out. I just get a nice hit off, and it makes it lower its speed and special defense. Now, if you look at the rest of our team, we got a Simipour, the Oxus Defense, Volcanion, Galvantula, and a Chatot. So Chatot could be nice to come in and just take this thing out here. It's probably faster because you're seeing 176. So we're at 199. It's easy going to come in and take it out. I could come in and set up nasty plots too. I don't know what the rest of his team is. I could bring in Deoxys knockoff. It's going to be nice. Spikes are going to be nice to set up too. Taunt, Stealth Rock. I don't really have a big hitting move on it, especially with a Psychic type attack. So I'm going to just bring in Deoxys Defense here with pressure, and I'm really going to pressure him, make sure he doesn't pick a good move, and I'm just going to Stealth Rock here. So Passimian switches out, brings in Tyranitar. So he's expecting me to use a Psychic type attack, which is really great for us because we just sit here, get a nice Stealth Rock up, and I can set up on it. I could switch out. I don't know what the best option here is, but you see a nice, pretty bulky here, so that could be nice to have. So I think Volcanion's pretty bulky too, so I think, but Earthquake and something could come out here. Not really sure what it's going to be, what's going to come out. It's probably a nice little cheeky move to take us off. So I'm going to taunt Mega Tyranitar here. I'm going to get a taunt off, so you can't set up your own Stealth Rocks, but Crunch does a lot of damage to us. So Knockoff's not going to be too great here. Do I just sack off? I think sacking off is the best thing, so I just I'll get some spikes up to go. Let him take out my Deoxys here. We see a 150 coming out. I really wanted to wait because I wanted to see if he had Mega or not. So bring in Simipour here looks like a really good option. Does he expect me just to go for a kill? Probably, so I'm going to set up Nasty Plot here. Get myself nice specially boosted. He stays in. Really good play here, getting me down to 50. Getting a defense drop as well. So that special attack boost is really nice for us. Taunt ends, so we're faster. And we don't have a taunt to Tyranitar, so we really need to hit with Hydro Pump here. Just take it out. Great shot there. And we get rid of the Sandstorm, so we're going to be getting HP back. We have one layer of Spikes and a layer of Stealth Rock up. So it's really going to put damage on whatever wants to come in, especially those flying types and fire types. So Archeops comes in, and we do a lot of damage here. Do we outspeed an Archeops? It's 228. It's probably max speed. So getting a Defeatist, this is not the best situation for us. I'm just going to Hydro Pump. It does Acrobatics, and that's easily going to take us out. So it does not have an item. We know that now. But what wants to take an Acrobatics from this thing? and fight back. Because we're not going to outspeed. We don't outspeed with anything. You probably got Rock Slide. Do I risk it for the biscuit or not? I think I'm bringing Galvantula here. I'm going to try to set up a Sticky Web, another hazard on the side, so I can get some nice damage off. I mean, I can lower the speed of this Archeops, but it really wrecks through the rest of my team here. And you've got to figure out ways around this. So I'm trying to get... These got Head Smash too. This is not good. This is not good at all. So Head Smash is a physical move. It's going to take out anything I bring in here. Do I rely on a Chatot or do I rely on Volcanion? I think I rely on Volcanion here to do the damage. So, I think I just hit Boom Burst. See, oh, it missed. Boom Burst comes in. I get the kill there. So I just click Boom Burst. Head Smash does have a chance to miss, and that was really big in this game. As you can see, it's 3-2. Not the best setup for me, but I had to just try to take out the Archeops if I could. But you gotta think that Passimian is weak. Coming in Stealth Rocks and Spikes is gonna be not the best thing for it. And there's a Samurott coming in. So Volcanian's not gonna want to fight this thing really either. And my team right now doesn't really want to fight it. I don't know. Ice Beam probably is an option here. So I can play it that way and see if he has it. So I'm gonna do sub. See if he has Ice Beam coming out. Liquidation is his best shot. Is it Life Orb? It's not my favorite thing in the world. I'm not sure if we can live a Liquidation. We probably can't. So it's not really great. I'm going to hit another sub up just because I can. Liquidation again. We're going to get those Life Orb damages going off. I think we have a way to do it here that we get rid of him. I think Boom Burst does enough damage to take him out. Doesn't. Oh, I got a crit. Okay. I thought Boom Burst had enough damage anyway to take him out. So I don't think we were really worried about that. And if all else failed, Life Orb damage probably would take him out here. So Victory Bell's his final mon. We got this game I hate to say it, but we got the game in the bag, it looks like. Not really sure what Victory Bell is going to do to me. So Heat Wave is my best option here, just to get some nice power on it. Takes down to 60. It's really bulky, and there's Sleep Powder. So we can just sit here sleep. You're probably going to try to set up on me, which is not great, but it's an option here. Knock off, you're getting rid of my leftovers, which is a good option here. You have leftovers of your own. We woke up, though, and that's going to get rid of the Victory Bell. So this puts us against Passimian for the final part. He's at half. We have a full Volcanion in the back ready to go, but Boom Burst is my way to go here, and that just Okos. I think you have a move that gets you power on that. So you just gotta figure out how to play a game. I'll do another match here, see what we can do with this. So Wishy-Washy gonna be a school form, and we got a Love Disc. Oh boy. So what I can really do here is Sweet Kiss is nice. I don't know if he stays in or not. I'm a Love Disc. He probably just stays in like Liquidations or something. But Sweet Kiss is a really good move here to give me confusion on Wishy-Washy. And it gives Hidden Power. It's got Hidden Power Grass or Hidden Power Electric. One of the two. I'm really not sure about the attack stat. I'm just going to Scald. Hopefully I can get a burn. I think you're more of a special attacker, but I'm not absolutely 100% sure. So I'm just going to Scald, try to get a burn with this confusion. And that'll be really great for us. Love Disc really doesn't do much else. There's a Carnivine. If I predicted that, Ice Beam would have been great. But seeing that I do not have the Ice Beam, I'm just going to protect here, get the HP back as best I can. Actually, I'm going to Ice Beam actually. Because we should be faster than a Carnivine. We're at 2 and 9. Its max is 134. So we're going to just Ice Beam it. It probably doesn't expect me to have it or me to stay in at all. Sleep Powder misses. So what comes in here is the big question. He probably brings something in to hit us. I'm going to Sweet Kiss. Okay, he doesn't switch out, which is really cool. He goes Return. That's going to take us out. But we do have Confusion on it. So that is something to look at. The rest of our team, I haven't even looked at the rest of our team yet. We got Roserade here. I can Sludge Bomb. Something. Rock Smash, Stealth Rocks. That's not the best play. Ice Beam, Claydol, not really great. Ice Beam coming out from Kyurem could be fun. I'm not really sure what else to do. It's probably Ampharisite. Yes, it really is. Not really great. I think Roserade's a good play here. So I can just bring in a Roserade and Sludge Bomb in the face because we are faster. We do get a Sludge Bomb off on something, unless he has a Steel type. So maybe, what else do we have? We have Spikes. I'm going to set up a layer of Spikes, actually. Because I expect him to switch out. There's Galvantula, who would take the Poison type move. I'm not really sure what his plan is here. But I think a good option here is Claydol, so I'm going to switch out into Claydol. Oh, it's got Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz. It's a bug type move is going to be coming out here. So I think a good play actually is to bring in the Ampharos here. Because we're going to take the Bug Buzz okay, not as great as I wanted to. But I am going to Mega Evolve. And I think he'll probably stay in here. So we just Dragon Pulse here and take him out. It's probably the best play. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're lowered special defense. I'm stupid. So out of what we got left, we don't have a lot of good options here. Bug Buzz he's probably makes me think he's Spec now. So I'm not really sure about how to play it here. Poison is not super effective against him, so I'm just gonna bring in my Kyurem, and it's electric type. I'm gonna Earth Power, expecting him to switch. He's not switching. Wow, that does nothing. This thing is too powerful. He's got Bug Buzz on him. I literally can't do anything. Roost is the best option I got right now. Trying to get the HP back. We're gonna have to HP stall here. So Roost. He's got 12 more Bug Buzzes, and I have enough Roost to outlast him, so that's an option. He's taking a while making me think he's gonna switch, so I think he might actually switch. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to actually go Ice Beam. He's Bug Buzz. That's not great for us. Freeze him, please. Not a freeze. Alright, so Bug Buzz kills here, but I think a good option here is going to Barbaracle. I need to save my Kyurem because it's going to be very powerful, and we do resist. Oh my gosh, we don't resist that either. I had a White Herb. That's great. Rock's not going to help. I can't win. 172. He's got 216 speed. Nothing on my team outspeeds him. So this is why speed tiers are really great here. It's going to cost me the game because I don't have anything that outspeeds this Galvantula. Because Galvantula literally just clicks Bug Buzz and kills the rest of my team. He's scarfed into it. I know you're scarfed into it. Why would you switch out? It's a dumb play. But sometimes people may mess up. Maybe he thinks I'm faster. Maybe he thinks I'm a scarfed Claydol. Oh, we live. I did not expect that. Okay, Claydol is putting in the work now. See, always nice to know your calcs. Because Carnivine comes in here. We're not going to have a lot of fun with Carnivine. So Ice Beam is the play because I don't really want to take a shot with anything else right now. So Ice Beam is going to be nice to hit off on Carnivine. It's probably pretty defensive, but we have good special defense. So, but you're probably going to hit us return. Or maybe Giga Drain. So we might be able to live it, actually. So that's good hit. Sleep Powder. So probably a return is a nice way to come out of this. I'm going to switch into my Roserade. There's Substitute, which is fun. I'm going to Sludge Bomb. I gotta keep that sub off if I can. So we're doing 43. He's at enough to set another sub up, which he might do. So I'm going to just go Sludge Bomb. So what does he do here? Does he return? Does he switch out into a Steel type? Does he have something in the back? He's got a Napoleon, which is really great for us. Don't know what he wants to do here. It's got Defiant, and it's holding an Air Balloon, so it doesn't want to take ground type attacks. So we have two ground type moves in the back. I'm going to Giga Drain here to get HP back. We'll see if he decides to switch out again. That's double would be really smart here. Just double right back in the Carnivine. But Roserade will put in some work if I can keep it around. So that is the big play here. That's doing not as much as I want to, but it does get off the... It does allow me to bring in Kyurem right now, who can take this Hydro Pump. Oh, it's switching me out now. That's great. Okay. This is a super game. I'm just going to let Claydol go down. I don't really want to try anything here. So I predict switch into a Hydro Pump would be really great. I'm going to rest up here, get my HP back, and then I'm going to natural cure it when I switch out. So I do get the rest coming off. Get my HP all the way back up. Don't have a herb or anything. So he's gonna probably sub, I would assume. I'm a Terravolt, and he's got the sub going, so that's great. Gives me 2 turns to have to try to fight him. I'm gonna actually Roost. I know you want to break sub as fast as you can, but Kyurem can outlast a Carnivine, and I know this. So me sitting in here and taking a turn to get myself back up gives me a nice power play option. So I can stay here and hit him with an Ice Beam. Probably gives me about 75, but I'm going to Roost actually. He's going to stay in and sub. He's going to return, okay. So that gets me back up to 76, more HP than I would have had. And he's slower, so Ice Beam just takes him out. So that was a good play there, getting me almost at 90%. So Haxorus comes in here, not my favorite thing to see at this moment of time. 194. We're running a 186, so that's not great for us. And we really don't want to fight this thing at the moment. So Roserade, let's go. What do you got to do? Outrage, locked in an Outrage, which is, we're going to see that now. We are way slower, so there's no way we come back from this. Rest. Come on, Confusion. Doesn't get the Confusion, so we got to have to live this or Outrage ourselves. So I think, so this match comes down to, what do we got? 199 to 1. I think Outrage, we lose to Outrage. He's just too fast. So it was a good game, but sometimes you can't win them all, guys, and you gotta know when you're beat. But you gotta keep trying. So we'll do another match. I want to see if we can do something. If this gives me another strategy to talk about here. So Sandslash. As you can tell, not really great from the beginning. I can set up Sword Stance, but he's probably just going to stay in because it's a nice play. So I'm just going to knock off. In case he does switch out, I get a nice middle ground. I could Sword Stance to get the attack boost, but just staying in here and knocking off is really great because he's probably got an ability. He's probably got a move on him that's going to switch items. So if I could, we're Focus Sash. We also have Sand Rush. What do we got? We got Cacturne, Mocha, Tauros, Magearna, Tababulu. Knockoff is a really nice play here. So I think Knockoff's really good. Does a lot of damage here. Gets rid of his leftovers, so he can't just keep setting up on me. And we saw his Air Slash here as a good option for him probably to go again. So me switching out to something else is not the best thing in the world. Knockoff again would be really good because it is a Psychic type. So we're just going to keep hitting him. I'm just going to keep putting out the point where he has to Roost up every single turn, or he's got to just hit me and die. So, Sandslash he's got to hope for a flinch. He doesn't get it. So we'll trade 1 for 1 there. Not really the best play in the world. Sandslash really doesn't have anything keeping it alive and around for now. So we don't know what each other have. And that's one of the big part. Once you know what the other person has, it's really easy to see how to do matches that way. And I will show you one of those matches after this. I will use one of my teams that I like and go into a match and show you how to do it. So we'll see what he sends out here. Probably, way he's taking a lot of time, he's probably looking at his best option. Meloetta is not what I would expect. He's probably going to go the not Revelation, it's the Relic Song thing to switch its typing to fighting, which would be really accurate. So I'm going to switch to Molga. There's Relic Song, we take it, and we make him switch to a fighting type. So we now are 219. We probably aren't faster, but we can Air Slash and see if we are faster. If we are, that's really great for us. If not, it's not. So he's got knockoff, and he's faster, which makes my life super hard. I'm going to bring in my Magearna, show that I have the Magearna here. And Flare Cannon is a really good option just to go with. So I'm going to use the Flare Cannon close combat. Pretty decent shot, but yet that's going to make you die to Flare Cannon if we hit, which we don't. Which makes us die to everything. So what do I got on you that's going to do damage? I have a really slow team again. I'm going to let Sandslash go down. I want that Magearna. So we'll let Sandslash die. You got to sack some things off really here. And that's the way to go. So Tauros will come in here. It should outspeed. Actually, it probably won't outspeed, but it's got the best chance to outspeed here. Close combat's going to do a lot to everything. I think Bulu actually might be the way to go. So I'm going to go Bulu, get my Grassy Surge up, get myself the ability to be ready for this. And I'm going to actually Mega Horn here because I could see a Relic Song coming up. If we get Mega Horn on a Psychic type, it's going to do a lot of damage. And that's going to kill this Meloetta, which would do really great things for us. Even if it does hit us, we do have the Grassy Terrain up, which is going to boost our, give us HP back. So that's something to look at too. And I have the sound muted. I didn't mean to have the sound muted. So we missed the Mega Horn. Ice type comes in. Not my favorite thing in the world. Electric Ice. I think Magearna is my way to go here. Just so I can take a Blizzard. Do 22. So what do you run here? It's electric type, electric ice. Do we try to flinch it? Are we faster? We're probably not faster. You have good special defense, and so Flare Cannon would be really nice if it can lower its special attack, which is what it's going to hit us with. So we'll see what we can get from Rotom. When he decides on a move, he's probably going to switch out. I don't see why he tries to stay in. I mean, unless he wants to just try to take out Magearna, which might not be a bad option, but it's not the smartest thing in the world, just because Magearna is, Magearna just gets a shot off on something. So, what are you going to do, my opponent? We'll see what we got. The thing about random battles is you get dealt really crappy hands sometimes, and it's hard to battle through it, but if you can win those matches, it's really great. So you just gotta look at your team and see what you got. I do show that I have Bulu in the back, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but it does give me options. But it does bring him out into options what I'm gonna switch into. So you probably counter for that Bulu now when he switches. So we'll see what he's gonna do. He's taken quite a while, so it's not great. There's the Tentacruel. So Flare Cannon was a bad option there, but we are going to get, we're going to limit my special attack, which is not my favorite thing in the world. You can hit us with the poison type move because we are a steel type, but I can just T-Bolt here. Scald, we live a Scald, and we just T-Bolt. Hopefully get paralysis. No paralysis. So that's not great. We're going to just do it the same thing again. We're burned now, so now we're not going to get anywhere. There's the Grassy Terrain gone. We're going to take the burn damage, and we're just going to die to Scald. I don't really want to worry about it. So, probably does have Liquid Ooze. So, Bulu and Hornleech is not going to be the best option here. But I think a Tauros might be a fun way to go. So, let's bring in Tauros here. We got a lot of different options here. Zen Headbutt makes a lot of sense. So, I'm just going to Zen Headbutt. Probably didn't expect it. So, Tauros just comes in and takes that kill, which is really nice for us. Meloetta makes sense to come back in because it's got close combat. Now that we show we have Tauros. So I could see that coming in. It is in that form, and it's probably faster than me. So, not my favorite thing, but Tauros is here, and I don't think it can live. I don't think my defense is high enough for me to live it. No, they're probably not. We're Sheer Force Life Orb, though. Which makes sense because Sheer Force would cancel out the Life Orb damage that we're going to get. Making Tauros super, super strong. What are you going to do is my question to you. What move do you have in your back pocket? What do you have 4 Mons left, I have 3, which is not the best thing. There's the Meloetta again. It is a Psychic type, so it does have to go Revelation Dance first. Get its fighting typing. Will it do it? I don't know. So I'm going to actually Rock Climb here. Try the Confusion. Relic Song, going to get the switch here into the fighting type, and I can just Zen Headbutt. Because we do see that we're faster than it. It's obviously less than 228, so it's probably about a 207. It's probably more defensive side, I would say. Tauros is gonna come in. Oh, how is it fast? Oh, it switches its stats around when it switches forms. Jeez. Bulu's gonna come back in. I need Bulu to do some work here. I'm just gonna go Horn Leech just so I don't have a chance of missing. And also it's gonna give me my HP back from whatever he decides to use. So I don't like Meloetta because it's hard to know which stats you prepare for. But it's a good Pokemon in these kind of formats, so if you want to use one, I would recommend it. But it is a pain in the butt. So there's a return, just get some nice damage off. I think it knows he's going down, and I just want to get my HP back. That's really great for us because we only lose 19% of our health. So not the worst thing in the world. There's Rotom Frost, so Blizzard's probably going to come out. Sadly, I can't do much, and I gotta lock into something if I stay in. Cacturn, I'm going to keep in the back just because it makes more sense to me. So Horn Leech does 52. Get myself the max HP, and Blizzard misses. So that's the risk you gotta play here. Does Blizzard miss or does Blizzard hit? Now I'm letting Bulu do the work here because that Choice Scarf, we are faster than them in a lot of things now. But the problem here is we can't choose another move, and that's not great. That's really not great for us. So he's probably thinking about his options here. Rotom probably just goes down, which we see. And what does he bring in? Something on a free switch in at full health. It's 2v2, both full. But does he know I'm locked in he probably knows I'm locked in the Horn Leech now. Because why would I use Horn Leech on a Rotom? When I probably got a Rock Slide in the back. So, probably knows I'm in Choice Scarf. What does he bring in here? We shall see. Okay, there's the Deoxys speed, so he's trying to outspeed me. Well, I'm gonna actually switch the Cacturn here. Because I do have that dark typing. Psycho Boost to nothing. That's the perfect switch in here. Do we get him to switch out is the real question. I think I'm just gonna set up a sub. I do set up a sub. There's a Xurkitree, so I get a sub up, which is gonna be nice for me because I can just sit here with Grassy Terrain boost. And it's a Xurkitree. That's not fun. It's going to be faster. So I'm just going to give it Drain here. See what he does. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I think I put him in range here for a Sucker Punch. So I'm going to try a Sucker Punch here. Take him out with Sucker Punch. That's how you got to play, guys. You got to know how to play your opponent. Alright, so Deoxys is coming back in. I'm going to switch out actually to Tapu Bulu. Because he's saying GG, trying to throw me off. That's a great way to mess with your opponents. You can send a message in chat, and you can see right here, he says GG, making me think he's going to just give up. But Taunt, that's fine. It's fine. Taunt is fine. Trying to see that Sucker Punch coming out. But I'm just going to Mega Horn here and hope I can take him out. Psycho Boost could come in, but I don't think it kills Tapu Bulu. It doesn't. And we get the Mega Horn here, and that just takes him out. So that's a good play there. We came back from a little bit of a cheeky deficit there to come back and win. So as I promised, guys, we will go to my team. I want to look at my team builders. I have my week 1. I got my week 1 team. And nothing else because I'm playing on this version. So I'm just going to use my week 1 team in my team builder. And we're going to go. We're going to go see what we got, what we can use. And how to play. So, Lando, Salamence. It's going to be nice to get up rocks here, and I think his designated lead is probably the Mew. So I think it's a good thing to throw Iron Giant out right in the beginning. Salamence comes in. Not my favorite way to go. We're probably going to go Flamethrower, so we get Mega Evolution when you just Stone Edge in the face. But he probably would expect that and switch out, so I'm going to Heavy Slam. So there's a switch. He stays in Dragon Dance. It's not great for me. Heavy Slam's doing about 50, so I'm just going to Stone Edge here. He's probably going to attack now. No, he sets up again, and I'm just going to take him out with Stone Edge. So you can't get greedy on that. I didn't want to show my Stone Edge, but I didn't want him to just set up on my face. So Iron Giant's putting in the work. He just forfeited. Wow, that's great. Play another match. Honestly, that match I could have started out with Jinx too. Which would have been really nice. A lot of bug types. He's a mono bug team, so setting up rocks is going to be real nice. What does he come in against Iron Giant with? Volcarona probably. I don't really want to take that hit right off the bat, so I only have 3 moves on McCloud. That's great. I'm actually going to set up. He doesn't get rid of spikes anyway. So Doomsday is going to be fun. So I'm going to throw in Doomsday, Rabombi. We're perfect. We're looking pretty nice. 381. He probably just hits me here, and I could see that. So I might get a cross poison off. See if he switches in. See if he doesn't. Scizor is probably a good option to switch into here, so I'm not gonna actually do that. I'm gonna go and set up. I'm gonna set up Toxic Spikes. So that Scissor's probably Mega. He's Sticky Webs. I'm setting up Spikes. He's trying to slow me down. I'm trying to poison him. Great for my game. There's Tailwind making his team faster anyway, and I get both layers of my spikes up, which is great. The Scarf is going to be a fun option here because we have to calculate a lot of different variants. So he does set up the Scizor here, which is bad for us. Really bad for us actually. And I'm just going to go into, what is he? I'm going to go into Iron Giant here and make myself slow. He's a +2, that's great. +2 is really great here for me. I'm going to Stealth Rock and Mega Evolve here. Just to get myself, he's got the knockoff, trying to get rid of my item, and I'm going to get Stealth Rocks up. So Stealth Rocks is my best option here to take him out. And I'm just going to, nothing I'm doing is really powerful against him. I'm going to Stone Edge here. So Iron Giant's really going to have to put in the work, which is the bad part about this. He's 237, which means if I think I can come in and try to take him out with Jinx. I'm going to think that's the option here. I'm going to go to Jinx. He's just going +3. Now what's the best option? Do I Focus Blast and try to take him out? Do I try to freeze him? Do I try to lower special attack to consisted? I think Focus Blast makes a lot of sense, so I'm going to Focus Blast. He's Bullet Punch. Ooh. Technician boosted Bullet Punch Scizor. Great. So I really don't have anything for this now. So my best option here is the Sweet Frog actually. Get the Drizzle up and Scald. And he's got knockoff too. So I think McCloud actually can outspeed. So I'm just gonna go Hurricane. Hurricane Spam. Bullet Punch kills. Everything kills. That's how it works. Okay, great. Great. Everything's just gonna kill. Perfect. What I love to see. Knockoff's doing 39. We're doing nothing. I can't win this match. I'm just gonna try a Thunder. No way I outspeed him with Bullet Punch. Yep. Doomsday. It's over. It was a stupid match. I couldn't win. Yep. That was stupid. No, I don't want to get out of that match. That's a different match. So you can just set up with Scizor and stuff like that and sweep teams, which is not fun. I'll do one more. See what I can do that's different. Hopefully something. Okay, Blacephalon, Crawdons, Lopunny. Rocks is not my friend here. But a lot of them are going to be weak to the moves Peach has, so Peach is a good lead. So I'm going to go Peach, Briskar, Ferrothorn comes in. Said Peach was a good lead, not really my favorite now. And that's, you're showing me I don't really like what I'm doing. So I'm going to Ice Beam actually. Maybe get a switch in here. Just 35. Stealth Rock comes in, that's great. Not what I want to see at all. Freeze it, please. Nope, Leech Seed, that's great. Ice Beam again. Theraphorn's a real problem unless you have a Fire type, and this is why Incineroar works really well for my team. There's the freeze, it's great. Just gotta try to take this thing out. Oh my gosh, it lives again. How is it living? Just die already. Peach is going to be at 50 health by the time this turn's over. And then I can switch it in again if I don't like Ice Beam. So kill the Ferrothorn at a big cost to my team. Got Rocks up, got Leech Seed on my Peach. Not great. Crawdon's in. I don't want to fight it that way. That's what I got. So, does he expect Koko here? That could be a possibility. So I'm just gonna use Koko. We'll take a little bit of damage here, get the Electric Surge up, and see what he does. Knock off. Not bad getting rid of my Life Orb, which actually helps me out here because I can. Lando probably comes in to take the Thunder, so I'm gonna predict that and U-turn out. Good prediction here. So we'll get the Lando switch out, and then I'll go right back into Peach. And I can just, I can Ice Beam, I can Focus Blast, predicting him to go back out into. I'm gonna Focus Blast, predicting him to switch back out into Groudon. So he stays. Oh, he U-turned out. Butthead. How is he faster than me? I'm choice. I'm choice to kill you. Choice specs. There's no way he outspeeds. They're at 339. He has to be choice. He's choice specs. It's choice specs Lando. So we see that. The Snuffleupagus comes in here, and I get Sweet Frog to come in here and set up Rain. Do I expect him to switch out? I probably do. He's probably going into Crawdon or Lando, but I'm going to Scald anyway. Maybe we can get a burn. A burn on that Lando would be great. There's Magearna coming in, so burn on Magearna also would be good. Just to get some stuff going on. Nothing really great for Magearna. I don't know what you're going to do against me, so I'm just going to Scald again, try to get a burn. There's the burn. What do you got? Z-Power. What is this? Gloom Twinkle Tackle. Z Twinkle Tackle. That's great. There's special attack boost. Perfect. What I love to see here. I got Rain up. I'm gonna go Fox McCloud. I know it's not the best thing in the world, but I'm just gonna Hurricane. It'll take out the Magearna and also reveals I have Hurricane on it. We still have 5 turns of Rain to go. And it's the only chance I'm going to get to use it. So low punny, probably Mega, I'd say. I'm going to Hurricane again. See if Ice Punch. Yep, Ice Punch comes out. Great to see. Love to see Ice Punch. And I don't really have anything for this. 405 speed. I can't outspeed it. And everything else is weak to it. So tap Koko. Maybe he goes high jump kick and misses. I can just boost up. Maybe. Maybe. I doubt it. I do get a roost up, which is great. So he does have choice Scarf, and it's not really great for me here. So Dazzling Rain, Earthquake, yeah, is gonna kill me. So that's perfect. So Iron Giant's my best play here, just because I can Mega Evolve and get rid of everything, and then I have Aqua Tail here to do some really good damage in Rain. Yeah, does really great damage in Rain. So we get rid of that threat. We're at the point in the match where this is not great for me. And I don't know how I'm going to win. High jump kick. We live somehow. Heavy slam does a lot of damage. It's not going to be enough. Can I get a stealth rock up? Nope, Ice Punch. So Drapion's going to come in here and do the rest of the lick itself. Ice Punch, High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick's going to come in and kill if it gets a hit. So we just Cross Poison. High Jump Kick doesn't kill, actually. Cross Poison will take out the low point. But what? What do we do now? Well, Snuffleupagus's got to be faster. I just knock off here, mind blown. Yeah, that does 50% in my deck. So good play, good game, I'd say. So can't really worry too much about everything in the game. And honestly, if we were facing a team like we prepared for this team, we could have done strategies that would have won us this game. But the fact that we don't know the team before we play it is really the big part of not going for it. I definitely think that I would have brought Incineroar if I had my Incineroar still. I would have brought Incineroar for that Ferrothorn knowing it would come because it's a really good matchup against what I had. I probably would have left off Drapion because it didn't have a great matchup in this match besides Blacephalon, and I can take care of that with my water types and stuff. So you just got to look at knowing what your opponent can bring, knowing what's going to work well against your team is really what you look at when you battle. But knowing when it's viable to set up rocks, knowing when it's viable to switch out, that's the big play here. And knowing all that is great for winning a match. I recommend you go watch some of my other league matches to get ideas of how to actually play the matches, because I actually had those matches set up. And that's going to be really great to just understand how certain things work, especially any matches that I went pretty well. I won without losing any Pokemon, or won with losing only 1 or 2 Pokemon and setting up and stuff. So you guys go check those out. Great way to check out some of the videos, and I will see you guys in the next one where we get to talk about, I don't know what else we get to talk about now. This might, and all purposes, this might be the last video of the series. We did battling, drafting. I could do some trade stuff, but I don't think I will. So I think this is going to be the end of the video, end of this series. I hope you guys did enjoy this series. If you did, make sure you do leave a like on this video and subscribe to see more of the other content going on with this channel. I will try to give you some links to some of these battles that I'm talking about, good battle matches. So if you want to check those, they'll be on the screen or in the description below. Check those out, and you can see some really fun matches that I actually set up with strategy. But that's all I have for this series. Hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time, I am Chaos May 006 signing off. Burn it up.